Hey guys, welcome back to the Huntingtheturkeyz podcast. I am your host today, Huntingtheturkeyz, and today's topic for episode, I don't even know what we're on anymore. Episode 4, I believe. I haven't even been doing the series that long, I already forgot. But today's topic, we're talking about Dead by Daylight cheaters and the hate that behavior's been getting recently. We're going to talk about both. But first, we're going to talk about the cheaters. I've been seeing a lot of the videos where people are cheating. They do it on purpose to bully the killer. I mean, hell, even when I played Friday the 13th on PlayStation, what was it? Somebody was using speed cheats when they're the last person alive. I killed them. They brought themselves back to life. They were invisible, and I could not see them unless I used my sensibility. And I hate that people were trying to force their freaking cheats in the games so freaking they can always win every single time. But let's read this right here. It says, cheating in Dead by Daylight, DBD, is a notable issue, with players frequently encountering cheaters who exploit various hacks to gain unfair advantages. While some players report seeing cheaters in every few matches, others suggest that they're not as common as perceived. Overview of cheating in Dead by Daylight. Cheating can significantly impact the gameplay and the experience in Dead by Daylight. Types of cheats. Various hacks exist, including aimbots, speed hacks, which allow players to perform actions beyond normal game mechanics. Common indicators. Players often notice unusual perk combinations, such as hyperfocus, which can suggest cheating due to its ability to manipulate skill checks. Frequency of cheaters. Reports vary, with some players encountering 1 to 2 cheaters every 150 to 200 matches, indicating that while they exist, they're not as well known. Community response. Many players actively discuss and share methods to identify and report cheaters, fostering a community effort to combat against cheating. Oh man. And you're probably asking, what's in it for us? What's in it for me? I feel like behavior doesn't really care about cheaters as much as you think they do. Like, yeah, I heard that recently they added like an anti-cheat thing where they have to for people's PCs and everything, they gotta update their motherboard, their RAM, everything else on the inside to make sure they can't, try to enter the game with cheats and everything. And if you don't do that, then you're basically stuck on older versions of the game. You can't update into newer stuff on the game. Basically, if you run into a cheater on Dead by Daylight, your best bet is to report them. Not on Dead by Daylight, because they hardly ever read the reports that come through their system for Dead by Daylight. So it's best for you to go onto their website and type it into the report box and tell them that they encountered a few cheaters that were using mod menus or stuff. Because one TTV I went against a while back when I was playing The Shape, aka Michael Myers, I went to go say GG's and everything, and I literally saw on their screen they had a literal mod menu open just so they could activate speed anytime they want to. Basically, they could do whatever they want. They could activate all the generators if they wanted to. And I've seen videos where people actually do that. I saw a video where this killer got a survivor down that was using cheats, and then they teleported themselves to the exit and escaped. Like, I feel like behavior doesn't do enough to stop these cheaters. And if they don't work on something better to, like, stop this, then it's only going to get worse. That was a lot to talk about in the last, 5 minutes. But now we're actually going to get into the other half of the rest of this episode. It's mainly just going to be about behavior. Behavior the other day posted on Twitter, on their community post on YouTube, just basically putting out stuff on their Reddit and forums about the most used. Hold on. I can actually look it up real quick. Forums. I think this is it, right? No. I'm on their actual website, so I'm actually just looking for it. These are real far back. I don't even know where I'm at. I don't even know if I'm spelling them right. I can actually look it up on their YouTube channel. Save a YouTube channel. One moment. Okay, I found the post. Okay, it says, we're back with more stats from across all over the globe. Most pick perks, most pick survivors, survivors and killers, and characters with the highest kill/escape rates. Now, this is for the stuff for our region. At least for where I am in. Player stats for North America. Most picked survivor perk, Windows of Opportunity. Most picked killer, the animatronic, aka Springtrap. Which I feel like that's kind of false because I only saw 3, the whole event. The most picked survivor is Sable Ward, obviously, because that's my main. Most picked killer perk, Scrooge Hook, Pain Resents. Killer with the highest kill rate, the Slasher, 67.7%. No, that's no joke. It literally says 67. Survivor with the highest escape rate is Shane Willis. Yeah. But if we go over to the forums and we scroll down here, there we go. It says, at last, but definitely not least, we got North America, who have spent way more than 5 nights playing the animatronic. They also share a love for Sable with their friends across the ocean, which we think is just beautiful. We want to emphasize that these stats only take into account the first 2 weeks of the Slasher being available, while players are still figuring out counterplay, and the first 5 days of Shane being available is why they appear consistently throughout this post. We will continue to monitor the kill rate of the Slasher as the time goes on. We hope you found these stats interesting. We look forward to seeing you again for our next round. Until next time, the Dead by Daylight team. But when they mean we will continue to monitor the kill rate of the Slasher, does that mean if the kill rate gets any higher that they're going to nerf him to the ground like they've done to every other killer? I know this might just sound like me crying like a baby, but I feel like mostly Survivor mains, and I'm not saying all Survivor mains, but most Survivor mains, they cry about so much. I swear, Because, like, I get that Chucky, when he first came out in 2023, it was hard to go against him because you had no counterplay against him because he was able to scamper under pallets without using slice and dice. And he had, like, a really fast dash. But now in 2026, he's just garbage. Like, he's not even fun to play no more. I really enjoyed playing Chucky a lot when he first came out. But now that's why I mainly play Michael, because I know that they can't touch Michael anymore because he is not the game technically, so they can't really touch his power. And he's very powerful if you want to be technical. I'm just afraid that if Jason's kill rate gets any higher, then I'd say maybe like 70%, that they're gonna knock him down. Like I even made a comment on that post, and somebody was like, "Good, he deserves to be nerfed to the ground." But no, that's literally a part of his power. Like, I could see people saying like, "Oh, Jason needs a time limit while he's in omnipresent evil." But then that's like saying that the Wraith can't be cloaked the whole time. That's like saying the Spirit can't, like, go through walls or, like, dash towards you real fast. That's like saying you can't be the nurse and do multiple blinks of the wall. It's just like, come on. Like, I get that. I mainly think that it's because of omnipresent evil. I don't think it's because the spear throwing, which many people were like, "Oh, his spear throwing is out of control. It needs to be nerfed." So basically, you're saying that Jason's not going to be allowed to pick up spears no more. He's going to have to rely on his omnipresent evil and his melee attack, like, weapon, just like a machete, axe, shovel, whatever he has. Just because you don't want to deal with him chucking spears across the map. When we already have other killers that do similar things, like we have Trickster just chucking the knives at you. We got the Huntress throwing hatchets across the map at you. And you have Springtrap throwing his fire axe at you. But the thing with Springtrap's fire axe is that you got to be real close if you're going to throw it, because it only goes for a short distance. Because, like, if you try to throw it up in the air to get, like, a long, like, range attack, it'll, like, come down, like, immediately because it's too heavy. I think there's, like, perks that make it, like, lighter, but still, like, that's just how its power is. I just think that Jason's power doesn't need to be really touched. Behavior and the survivor main community, I'm not saying everyone, but like the main people that complain, they complain about literally just all this, all that. Like, Jason, he's only been out for like almost 2 months, and y'all are really wanting to fucking, like, nerf him to the ground already? Like, y'all are putting so much stress on behavior. Like, I swear to God. Because, like here before long, they're going to be releasing their Chorus of Sin chapter, where they're going to be releasing the new killer, the Judgment, which I saw some sneak peeks of that killer, and, bro, their design is crazy. But no, like, I don't feel like Jason doesn't need to be nerfed. Like, his power, it's good. Like, I wouldn't change a thing about his omnipresent evil. I wouldn't change nothing about his spear throwing. I think he's fine. The only problem I'd say I have with Jason is his omnipresent evil, but not like in the power itself, but like the cooldown after you're done using it. Because I think it's like 10 to 15 seconds, and then you're able to use it again. I feel like that should be at least bumped up to maybe like 20 to 25 seconds at least. Because, like, the way you're able to get that back so fast is a little crazy. Because, I mean, hell, even I do it. Like, after I find the hatch, because, like, after I kill that one survivor before the last survivor, I go into Omnipresent Evil and I go flying around the map just so I can find the hatch faster. And then when I find the hatch, I get out of Omnipresent Evil, I shut the hatch, and then I go back into Omnipresent Evil, and then I just go back and forth between both exits, and then when I find the survivor, they die. Or if they just try to evade me throughout the whole time limit, then they die by the entity. But, no. I feel like that's like maybe like the only thing I'd really change about his Omnipresent is if his like cooldown was just longer. Sorry, y'all, I got like a little tickle in my throat. But yeah, that's really just all I would really change about all that. Because like the slasher Jason, he's really fun to play. I mean, y'all see me on live streams and stuff. I've been chucking them damn spears like I've been like huh. Like I'm just sitting there grabbing them, just throwing them like I mean, hell, I've shown you guys already that I got Michael to Prestige 100, so Jason's going to be the next one to beat Prestige 100. And that's mainly why I like Michael a little bit more on Dead by Daylight, is because I know that they can't mess with his power now because he's technically not in the game, so they can't really do nothing with his power. So if he's like insanely powerful and you can't do no counterplay against him, well, tough shit. You're stuck with that. Unless if they get the Halloween license back in the future. But that's highly unlikely if this Halloween game that comes out in September does really well. Yeah, I wouldn't say too much more about all that. Yeah, Jason, his power's fine. Just I don't feel like there's no need to change nothing. Like the way his power is designed, I feel like it should just stay the same, to be honest with you. It doesn't need no changes. Really, like I'm being dead serious. It doesn't need no changes. But yeah. Dead by Daylight cheaters need to be extinct. I hope I'm dying here. Behavior, y'all need to get rid of those damn cheaters. Like, I swear, I'm gonna lose my mind. And don't touch the slasher. I swear. Just because all these other content creators give you money doesn't mean you gotta freaking pump the brakes on Jason Voorhees and make him terrible. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here before I actually die and cough up a freaking lung. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the Huntingtheturkeyz podcast episode 4. Hit the like button, subscribe. It'd be really cool if you gave me a subscription. Be sure to hit the bell, make it all so you get notified every time I go live, make a video, or a YouTube short, or a podcast. Almost forgot about that. Next time, I'm going to keep the thing secret until like Thursday of next week. But I have something very good planned for the next podcast episode 5. I believe we're on. God dang it. Yeah, stay tuned for all that. Behavior, I mean it. Don't touch the slasher. I paid you good money for that freaking killer. And just for you to freaking knock him down to be a terrible killer right after that? And I hate that I can't get no refund. Freaking, yeah, it's just crazy. And get rid of those freaking cheaters in Dead by Daylight. We don't need them. I'm serious. We don't need them. But yeah, I'm gonna get on out of here. I'll see you guys again for the Huntingtheturkeyz podcast, episode 5. And yeah. Anyway, love y'all, man. Peace out.